think that you want to know, kind of what is their area of expertise, who do they see in their practice typically. So you kind of know, where their expertise lies. And then describe your child to them and say, do you see kids in your practice like my kid? And then see, if they're nonverbal, you want to know up front, do you evaluate kids who are nonverbal? And if they kind of say, I really haven't seen that many, or I could, then that's not the clinician that you want. You want someone who absolutely sees kids who are nonverbal, has a specific battery that they use. They see lots of kids who present in that way, because that's what you want for your child. And you want to know, what is their approach? What does an assessment look like with you? And what would that involve? And it should involve talking with parents. It should involve sitting with parents and getting information about your child. It should mean that that clinician is going to talk to teachers and get information from the teachers, and not just the rating forms, but speak to the teachers so they have a context for what was written on those rating forms. You want to know the kinds of areas that they're assessing. Get an idea about, what is the scope of the assessment? So if you're concerned about attention, you want to know, how are you assessing for attention difficulties? It should be interview, parent rating forms, teacher rating forms, and it should also, it may include some objective measures as well. And so we want to know, again, their approach. And then, what does the end product look like? So if you're working with a clinician, what I will tell parents is that at the end of this process, or parents should ask, at the end of this process, what should I expect? So that you know what it is you're getting at the end. You're going to get a meeting with me at the end to go over the results of your child's evaluation. We're going to talk about not only what the areas of struggle are, but what are the areas of strength, because we want to be able to utilize those strengths to support areas of weakness. I'm going to make recommendations about what the school can do, but I'm also going to make recommendations about what you can do to support your child at home. And I'm going to make recommendations to experts in specific areas, depending on what it is that I find. So that you want to know exactly what you're going to get at the end of the process, including a written report. But you just don't want someone at the end of the process just to email you a report. You want to sit down and have them explain the results to you and what the next steps are and why those are the next steps for your child.